The importance of open expression. Stoic wisdom for couples. Stoic philosophy teaches self-discipline, emotional control, and wisdom in relationships. However, a common misconception is that Stoicism promotes emotional suppression. In reality, true Stoic wisdom encourages open and honest communication, not through uncontrolled emotional outbursts, but through rational, mindful, and meaningful expression. For couples, embracing Stoic principles can foster deeper trust, understanding, and a stronger emotional connection. Here are 10 essential Stoic-inspired steps to mastering open expression in a relationship. Number 1. Speak with purpose, not impulse. Stoicism teaches us to think before we speak. In relationships, reacting impulsively can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. Instead of allowing emotions to dictate your words, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, is what I am about to say necessary, true, and helpful? By expressing your thoughts with intention rather than impulse, you create a space for constructive and meaningful dialogue instead of reactive arguments. Number 2. Listen to understand, not to respond. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is active listening, truly hearing and understanding another person without immediately forming a response. Many couples fall into the habit of waiting for their turn to talk rather than genuinely engaging in what their partner is saying. Listening with patience and an open mind allows both partners to feel valued, fostering an environment where honest expression is encouraged. Number 3. Master emotional regulation. The Stoics believed that emotions should be acknowledged but not allowed to control us. In a relationship, this means expressing your feelings openly, but without letting anger, frustration, or anxiety dictate your words. When addressing concerns, do so calmly and rationally. If emotions run high, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and return to the conversation with clarity. This self-control prevents unnecessary emotional damage and keeps discussions productive. Number 4. Create a judgment-free zone. Fear of judgment often prevents open expression in relationships. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control how others perceive us, only how we present ourselves. Couples should cultivate an environment where both partners feel safe sharing their thoughts, emotions, and concerns without fear of criticism or rejection. Open expression thrives in trust, and trust grows when vulnerability is met with understanding, not judgment. Number 5. Accept and embrace disagreements. Disagreements are natural in any relationship, but how they are handled determines their impact. The Stoic approach is to accept that differing perspectives exist and to approach conflicts with curiosity rather than defensiveness. Instead of viewing disagreements as threats, see them as opportunities to learn more about your partner. Avoid personal attacks and focus on finding common ground rather than winning the argument. Number 6. Choose your words wisely. The Stoics emphasize the power of words and their impact on others. In relationships, words can either build trust and intimacy or cause unnecessary pain. Express your thoughts clearly, kindly, and with intention. Avoid sarcasm, passive-aggressiveness, or vague statements that lead to misinterpretation. Communicating with honesty, but also with tact and respect, ensures that your message is heard and understood. Number 7. Prioritize honesty over comfort. True Stoic wisdom teaches that hiding the truth to avoid discomfort is a form of self-deception. In relationships, avoiding difficult conversations can lead to resentment and misunderstandings. Being honest, even when it's uncomfortable, strengthens trust. However, honesty should never be cruel. It should be balanced with compassion and sensitivity to ensure that truth is delivered in a way that nurtures rather than wounds. Number 8. Detach from ego and pride. Ego and pride are among the greatest obstacles to open expression. Stoicism teaches that clinging to our ego prevents us from seeing reality clearly. In a relationship, refusing to admit when you're wrong or insisting on being right can cause unnecessary friction. Approach conversations with humility, be open to feedback, and acknowledge when you've made a mistake. Growth comes from letting go of the need to always be in control and focusing instead on what strengthens the relationship. Number 9. Express gratitude and appreciation regularly. The Stoics believed in the power of gratitude to transform the way we experience life. In relationships, expressing appreciation strengthens bonds and fosters positivity. Often, couples focus on addressing problems but forget to acknowledge what is good and valuable in their relationship. Regularly telling your partner what you appreciate about them reinforces connection and makes open expression a natural part of your dynamic. Number 10. Accept that you cannot control your partner, only yourself. Perhaps the most profound Stoic teaching is that we cannot control others, only our own actions, words, and responses. In relationships, this means accepting your partner as they are, rather than trying to change them. Open expression isn't about forcing someone to see things your way, but about sharing your truth and allowing them to do the same. Let go of the need to control outcomes and instead focus on being the best version of yourself within the relationship.